Factoring in the month of October. Hiral, thanks for taking us through that. Jay, how are you looking at tyre stocks at the moment? Like Hiral was pointing out, they have come under pressure. There is quite a bit of concern. The Kerala floods playing into the supply issues, and of course, raw material prices have been on the rise. Any preferences in this space?
I think the pressure is likely to continue for some time. One is the supply disruption and the way the crude prices are hitting new highs. Among the pack, I believe Balkrishna Industries. If the prices falls below 1100 level, it looks a good bet. That is on the tire space.
All right, so Balkrishna Industries remains the pick in the entire tire space. Talk to us then, about what's on your radar. The market is quite volatile. This week itself, we've seen those sort of moves as far as the market is concerned. Where are you seeing pockets of opportunity at the moment as we set ourselves up really for Friday morning? Give us, one or two names that are on your radar.
We are going stock specific at this moment. So Indiabulls Housing, looks good at this levels, 1140 odd levels. And apart from Indiabulls Housing, on the commodity chemical space, Tata Chemical looks good. The stock around 730, 740 has potential to even cross 800 levels in short run. So we are again bullish and buy recommendations on Tata Chemicals as well.
All right, so Indiabulls Housing Finance, Tata Chemicals, a couple of names on Jay's list. I do want to ask you about a few pockets where we've seen good traction. Consumption has of course been a strong theme. You gave us a few of your FMCG picks. Beverage names amidst that saw a very, very strong move in today's day of trade. Tata Global saw a good move. Global Spirits jumped up quite a bit. Along with that, we have been seeing UBL also bounce back on a given session. How are you viewing this space? Any preferences in particular?
On the consumption, as we said, Marico and Dabur remains the top picks. And apart from that, Varun Beverages is one, where we can have a look. But I would rather wait, just to go on the small cap and mid cap names. I would expect that around under 5-7% correction where, would make some sense to enter. And on the liquor space related to consumptions, there, we expect the positive momentum should continue. And the United Breweries, and there's a small cap company called Associated Alcohol at around 300 levels. We continue to hold our buy recommendations on these stocks.
All right, so United Breweries, Associated Alcohol, some of the names on the list there, and Varun Beverages, of course, not to forget. I also want to ask you about metals because, select names that have been under pressure. Tata Steel bouncing back very, very smartly today. JSW Steel, JSPL, in fact, was the top gainer from the Nifty Metals Index as well today. What is the sense that you get slightly longer term as far as metals are concerned? Because in the beginning of the year, there was this feeling that, we're finally seeing a turnaround. Steel definitely looking better than it has in quite some time. But then we had these tariffs come in, the US-China trade war kicking off. Still a bit of uncertainty there, or do you think that, it's time for us to take a slightly longer term perspective and maybe a good time to get in here?
No, I think for metals, we are always bullish. I have been bullish throughout this year. And the way we are seeing, the robust demand in steel, I think this momentum would continue. See, apart from, the tariff impositions which are coming in, the demand on metal side which is likely to emerge from US markets, and the way US markets are posting robust datas. So I believe that the demand is for long term. There would be volatility, price volatility due to rupee or currency fluctuations would be there. But on a global demand front, I think 2018, 2019 could be a year for metals. So Tata Steel, Vedanta, I believe HIndalco, these are the stocks should be bought, and this kind of correction setting in, I think when the price becomes very attractive, say Vedanta at around sub 200 levels, looks very good bet. We have seen Tata Steel, just a couple of months back it had hit 500 and the stock is almost 20% up from that levels. So we continue to remain bullish on metal and steel as a sector. So Jindal Steel, Tata Power, Vedanta are again, good bets if somebody is looking for 2 to 3 years horizon.
All right, so those are the names on the list as far as metals are concerned. We leave it at that, Jay. Pleasure speaking to you as always.